welcome my dear YouTube friends. Justinhombach here, and today I want to share with you this nice and cool sweep arpeggio shape I've came across a few months ago, and I call this shape the Heptatonic sweep. Let's go! With this shape we can play a heptatonic scale in one sweep across all 6 strings. How cool is that? But first, what is a heptatonic scale, you might ask? Well, a heptatonic scale is a scale which contains 7 notes in it. For example, our well-known C major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or the even twin brother, the minor scale. But also, every mode we can get from those scales and some more obscure scales like the harmonic major scale or whatnot. So let's take a look how we can play a normal C major scale as a sweep arpeggio. We don't play the scale note for note, but we are stacking the note in thirds, like if this would be a normal chord. In fact, we have a triad, and then we have the 7th, the 9th, the 11th, and the 13th above it. So we have every 7 notes from a scale. Let's start with the root, the C, on the 8th fret of the E string. Please keep in mind I have a 7-string guitar. This is not my E string, this is my E string. So again, the root on the 8th fret of the E string, sorry. Then we are on top of that we are putting the 3rd, the 12th fret on the E string, the E. Then the 3rd of the 3rd, which is the 5th of the root. The 10th fret of the A string, then the 7th, the 9th, the 11th, the 13th, and yeah, and to turn around this arpeggio a bit more fluently, I also add another octave of the root and another 3rd on the high E string. So we have and in frets we have the 8th fret, the 12th on the E string, 10th on the A string, 7th on the D string, 12th on the D string, 10th on the G string, 10th on the B string, and on the E string again the 8th and the 12th fret. So this is our major scale, normal major scale. In intervals we have the root, the 3rd, the 5th, 7th, 9, 11, 13, as I said. So now let's take the minor scale. And here we have the root, minor 3rd, 5th, minor 7th, 9, 11th, minor 13, and back to the root and the 3rd, minor 3rd. But now let's take some more exotic scales like the Lydian scale, which is just a major scale but with a raised 11th. Here's the raised 11th on the 11th fret. Or let's take a mode from melodic minor. For example, a Mixolydian flat 13, which is the 5th mode in the melodic minor scale. Sorry. So shall we move on to the lick that I've played in the beginning? The lick is a combination of 3 different heptatonic sweep shapes. It's the Dorian one on the 8th fret, the Lydian one on the 11th fret, the E flat, and the Aeolian one on the 15th fret, the G. So now keep in mind, I have 3 different sweep heptatonic shapes, which are just called the Dorian, the Lydian, and the Aeolian shape, but I only call them that way. For example, I can play this lick over a D Dorian chord progression or a D Dorian backing track, for example, something like or whatever. I still can use the E-flat Lydian shape over that backing track. But that doesn't necessarily mean I play Lydian. I still play Dorian, because not the melody or not the lick is defying the mode. It's a chord progression underneath those melodies and those licks, which is defying the mode. So keep that in mind. Let's look at the lick. As I said, see, Dorian Shape is the first one I've played. 8th fret, 11th fret, 10th fret on the A string, 8th fret on the D string, 12th fret on the D string, 10th fret on the G, 10th fret on the B, and again the 8th and the 11th fret on the E string, on the high E string. After that we have the E-flat Lydian shape, 11th fret, 15th fret, 13th fret, 12th fret, 15th fret, sorry for my 15th flap, that's my bad English, I'm sorry for that. Where we are 15th fret, 14th fret, 13th fret, 11th fret, and again the 15th fret, but we don't hammer on the G, on the E string, the 15th fret. We are sliding and playing the Aeolian scale from high to low, or the Aeolian shape. Okay, so these are the, as I call them, the heptatonic sweep arpeggios. Maybe some other people will call them different, but I call them that way, and that's okay, I think. I really want to encourage you to experiment and be creative with those shapes, and yeah, feel free to send me some examples how you would use them. And if you like this video and this lesson, feel free to like the video, feel free to subscribe, or hit the bell button next to the subscribe button to stay in touch with me, or stay tuned when I upload some more lessons that will come in the future, definitely. Also, if you want, follow me on Facebook, Justinhombach, or Justinhombach, as some people would say it. And thank you for watching. Sorry for my bad English again. It's my first lesson video I've done, so quite unusual for me, but I've done my best. And see you soon. Stay tuned.